Hello, friends. I know I've been absent, but I've been really busy, and that includes busy setting up my new planner. This is a Mist Lily pocket size traveler's notebook, also known as a field note size. Miss Lily is an Australian maker, and I picked this up recently at the Brisbane Planner Markets that I went to a few weeks ago, and I've been dying to show you ever since. So I thought I'd give you a flip through about how I have it currently set up. Now, this will probably change over time, but from October 1st, this will be my everyday carry. I'm still going to be using my mini happy planner, but that will be more an at-home in-depth planner. This will be my list-making on-the-go type planner. So I thought I'd take you for a tour through my little purple pocket rocket. But it's not purple, you might ask. Pretty much everything else in it is. This is the Naked colour. As you can see, it's not been dyed, and I thought that might just be a little different because everything else I have is heavily coloured. But I did ask for purple stitching and purple elastic, and as you can see, it looks very purple. I'll start with the outside. I've got some charms on the outside. Now, I've never been a big charm person, but something about this little planner made me want to make it super pretty. What I have here is just a couple of charms on the front that I bought from Lovisa and a little dragon that I got from a dollar store. On the side, I have here an amazing little handmade polymer clay purple holographic traveler's notebook made by Icy Charms. She covered it in holographic glitter for me, which I think is just the best thing ever. Now, the donut and the cloud come from a Queensland shop that I sort of dragged my friends into while we were up there called Spencil. Now, as far as themes go, it's sort of a bit like Smiggle. I've not seen a Spencil in Sydney as yet. Trust me, the second I do, you will know about it. And hanging from the bottom is another Icy Charms charm, which is a little unicorn cupcake that's actually a bookmark. And on the other side is a little monkey fist knot with some amethyst bling on there, which I just love. So, let's get into it, shall we? So, opening up, I got the deluxe, which means it's got reinforced spines and there's pockets and everything. I added the full stitching because I wanted it stitched everywhere for extra strength. And as you can see, it's a good strong leather. I didn't want this one soft and floppy. I wanted it nice and structured and sturdy. So this budgie only went in today. I got it as a little drop-in with a present, with some elastic that I had ordered from Miss Lily. I just thought it was too adorable. I used to have a budgie. It was blue and white, but budgies are gorgeous. In the front pocket, I've just got some laminate sheets that I've wrapped some washi around. So I've also always got a little bit of washi on me so I can make things pretty on the go. Now, the first thing you see when I open is hollow. I picked up quite a large sheet of beautiful, it is actually clear, holographic glitter vinyl at Bunnings of all places, if you saw that on Instagram. And I decided that I had to put it in my planner somehow. So I just laminated a cut sheet of it and put it in as a dashboard. So every time I open, I've just got that little bit of hollow glitter that will always make me smile. First things in my planner is the planner part of my planner, shock horror. This is my week to view planner, but something that I've done that's a little bit different is that I have removed or have eliminated the cover of the actual notebook. So this is my actual notebook here, but there's no cover on it, so it's a naked notebook. The reason being is that I found previously having a cover on my notebook plus a dashboard for each notebook seemed to be doubling up on cardstock, on bulk, and I want my dashboards to be more than just pretty. I want them to be useful as well. So I can still put other things in here because it is a top-loading dashboard. If I decide that I want a different graphic for the front, I can change that out at any time. I don't have to completely change the card. On the inside, I've just got some sticky notes and then my 3-month planner. Now, I've got monthly views in the front. I've foiled a couple of words. I'm playing with a mink at the moment. I'll be doing a video on that soon. And then I've just got my daily week to view here. It's mainly for lists. There probably won't be a lot of decoration going on in here, but there will be some. And it will be interesting to see how I cope with a vertical planner because I'm more of a horizontal planner. As you may have seen in my previous plan with me's, everything is horizontal. Now, the other thing that's hard to do in a traveler's notebook is keep your place. So I've made a few bookmarks, and given the style of traveler's notebook, it is literally a bookmark. I can stick this in any book that I have, but it's designed to be in a notebook and to stick out of the top. I've got a little Icy Charms flag on top, which is kind of cute. This one also has pockets in it, so I've got a little coffee die cut from that planner girl in the front, and I've got my Pause, Play and Create stencils for if I need to make something stand out, and a Pokemon card that I have to add into my 3DS game. This one is Space/Doctor Who themed, as you can see with the TARDIS, and when I put it in, it just kind of sticks out of the top. The other marker I have is a birthday marker. These are really just laminated paper or laminated card with a little tab and sticker on top. The other side of this is lined, and I'll show you on the to-do list marker that I have in the back what you do with that. This card has followed me through quite a few planners now, and I just love it. So it's now living in my little purple pocket rocket. The other thing I've made is a pen clip or pen loop, and again I've just used some of that hollow glitter vinyl on a really tiny binder clip which lives on the back of the planner divider. This is one of the Uni-Style Fit multi-pens that I love so much. And the other thing you'll see a lot of in my planner is my little planner logo. So that's the back of the hollow glittered. I may end up making more of these because they make me smile. Then I have just a paper/cardboard folder that has a couple of pockets in it for my coffee cards, for receipts, for whatever I want to put in there. But what I did is I laminated just the back. And I've got another one further on, so I put them together and I laminated just the outside. It just helps them wear a little better, especially as they're attached with a joining elastic as opposed to behind one of the main elastics in the spine. The next I have is my notes and lists book, and in this I have my to-do list bookmark. Now this could be anything. I could write a shopping list on here. I could write anything on this and it wouldn't matter. It's all the same thing. But it's laminated. And how do you write on laminated paper? Sure, you could use whiteboard markers, but they'll rub off in a second. So I've bought one of these pens. I'm not sure how well you can see it. It's actually a paint pen or a wet erase pen. And it's the finest one I found. It's a 0.7mm tip. And it just writes on the laminate. So easy. And this is what I did with the birthday one as well. So that stays wet for a little while because there's nothing for it to soak into. So I generally write on that and put it aside and then I'll come back to it later. So the other thing in my notes list, it's really just for that. It's for random notes, lists that I might need to make. And in the back, I've got ones that I always use. Movie lists, game lists, things, sort of things that are coming out. Afterpay, so I can keep a record of any of my Afterpay purchases, a bills checklist, and a weight chart in the back. In the back of that one, I've just got a little pocket and a slightly smaller Tea is Pretty planner. More prettiness, and another folder pocket. This one's a card one. Also my little slide clips. I don't much like to use paper clips except as decoration, because I do find that it indents the paper, and that's just me, but I've set them so they sit nice and flat. So this is the start. Oh, I've got myself caught. This is the start of my next section, which is a My Day section. I thought I'd give an on-the-go sort of journaling, mental health, reflection type of writing a go. Now, this is obviously not something that I will necessarily want everyone to see. It's not something that I will probably ever flick through on social media, but I do want to show you how I've got it set up. There's nothing in there at the moment because it's still before October 1st, but it's just covered. I'll explain the cover in a second, and another little pocketed bookmark so I know where I'm up to. It's really just it'll be a sort of a day in review. Maybe I'll do it during the day if I'm having a bad day, if I'm having a great day. Things that I know I absolutely have to do, maybe things that I've forgotten that I need to do. And I just wanted to see how it works. So I've just got 1 month in here and I'll see how it goes. But the other great thing is, because it is all closed up with a magnet, it also reminds me that this bit's private. So I'll probably put a skull and crossbones or a do not enter just to keep it there. Now that's dry, so I can stick that back in my thing, and as you can see, it doesn't rub off. So that will wear quite well until I want it to come off, and then I'll just get a bit of wet tissue or something and wipe it off. Oh, this covers just a sheet protector that I've cut to size and stuck some magnets in so it stays closed. Then I've got a little, well, this is actually a passport size insert because pocket inserts are so hard to get. And yeah, just some social media stickers, some stamps, and this is my forward planning section. Then I've got the back of that one with my other pen, which is a Parker fountain pen that I love, and a little zip pouch, which is the opposite to the card pouch, with some coffee money stashed, and right in the back a White Lines notebook. So I just thought that was handy, and that just sits in the back part. It doesn't even take up an elastic. So that is a thorough walkthrough of my little purple pocket rocket. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to keep up with all my stationery and planner shenanigans. I also now have a Facebook page, so go and check that out. That's facebook.com/Tea is Pretty Planner, where I do go live from time to time, especially when I'm out and about. Don't forget to check out my Instagram, which has far more pictures than I do videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.